How has everything been in Tampa so far? How's practice has been going? How have they been treating you?
For me, it was pretty good. I'm from Florida, so I love this weather. So it was pretty good for a start off in Tampa.
For me, I mean, I'm from Illinois. Like, it's snowing right now, so being down here, it's nice. I can walk around shirt and shorts, and Tampa Bay people, they're treating us really nice and welcoming them with open arms and everything else. So it's a nice town. I enjoyed it.
Obviously, you mentioned you're from Florida. You expect to have a large number of people from?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. I got a lot of family down here, not too far, actually out in Rockledge, just like an hour, 2 hours away, so they're going to be here.
What's the mentality been like at practice as you guys kind of get ready for this game on Saturday? It's been about a month since you guys have played in a real game against competition, so what's practice has been like?
Practices, we joke around, we do what we need to do, but when it comes to locking in, we lock in. Like today, like last night, we did and had our fun with bowling alley, and today we woke up, locked in, got our practice in, got our lift in, and now we're time to do what we want to do. Like, we know when it's time to lock in, when it's not. So practice has been just like any other game week. We come in here, we know who the opponent is, Penn State, so we just get locked in and just play ball.
Yeah, the same what he was saying. I really say this is pretty big game for us. I feel like I take it serious myself because it's my first time here at Arkansas, and they never did this before. Well, they had a bowl game, of course, but I ain't never been in one. So I feel like I take this really serious, and my people gonna be there, so I got to show them something.
Is it to focus on the task at hand, which is the game on Saturday, and not get distracted by the Penn State opt-outs, what you guys are doing, what the rest of college football is doing, and just lock in on what you guys want to do and get to Saturday?
We try not to focus on that. Right now our main focus is Penn State. They opt out. Everyone's opting out, really. We had a couple players opt out on our team. We just keep going, next man mentality, Next guy steps up. But as of right now, we just try not to focus on all that stuff. It's game week. We only got Penn State on our mind and just trying to go out 1-0 in the bowl game.
Yep. I definitely say just main thing with this, a lot of people opting out, I feel like that don't got nothing to do with us. I feel like we got to be there and be ready to play next man.
Yeah, hey, John, Sam Pittman said yesterday that if the scout team gave you all the speed you were looking for, that you might not go good on good tomorrow. What did the scout look like? Do you feel like you practiced fast?
Yeah, our scout team practices good every week. I think we have the best scout team in college football, hands down. Our scout team gives us great looks. There's some days where a lot of guys are beat up, but, that's every college football team, But our scout team did good today. They did good last week. So, we're doing good.
Yeah, same thing. I feel like for a scout, just in general, anybody that's being a scout, I feel like they're going hard because they're trying to get in a position as well. So I feel like they definitely giving us a good look, and I love that. So for Penn State, we'll definitely come out and play.
They don't have their two inside linebackers for this game, but what do you make of the Penn State defense? They've been a pretty good run stop team,
Yeah, they rush a lot. I see that off the ends, the nickels. So really, for the running back room and the running backs, of course, we're working on protection because the nickels rushing.
What did you think of the balance that your offense had this year? When you have over 200 yards rushing and passing, it's a pretty good number. So what did you feel like your balance was like?
Pretty good. I feel like I can do better than what I did. I missed a little things. I definitely ain't played running back as much in high school, but I'm learning new things at this position. I feel like next year is definitely going to be a good year for me and my team as well.
What about the team offensive balance, though?
Definitely, I feel like same like I just said, we got some things to work on, of course, but I feel like we're going to get there. We're going to get there.
John, you got the Senior Bowl invite. You didn't necessarily have to come to this game. What were your thoughts about, why you decided to play?
I was always raised, once you start something, you got to finish it. Season's not over yet, so I'm going to finish it, And why opt out of a bowl game to go play in Tampa Bay, That's where the GOAT plays, so might as well get out there, like I say, I got a sack or a couple tackles in Tampa Bay football stadium, so, yeah.
What does it say about this team that there's been relatively so few opt-outs?
We're strong. We're a family, tight-knit group. No one really wants to leave our side. Everybody wants to finish what they started. That's a culture that was really here before we got here. Like, everyone didn't want to back out, opt out. Everyone do what they started.
For both of you, does Penn State remind you of anybody you played this year at all?
I'll say with they rushing, I'll definitely say Auburn. they rush a little. I feel like the linebackers, I feel like they the exact same thing, coming down with pressure and just rushing. So I feel like they got the same as not offense but defense as Auburn.
Yeah, they look like Auburn.
Everybody talks about the Big Ten power against the SEC speed. You guys can line up and go at them just as well as anybody else, can't you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Big Ten, it's a good conference and everything. Don't get me wrong. They got players. They got guys that go first round every year, you know. They got scholarship guys just like the SEC. But, I mean, it'll be a good game for sure. I'm glad it's the first game Saturday. We start the little New Year's off right. You know, get some good college football starting at 11 a.m.
I just really think we should treat this game as just like Texas, with them trying to come in with the SEC, in the SEC. So I feel like we come and attack Penn State just like that. So.
Yeah, my last question, and thank you for your time today, guys. When I asked Coach, you're playing in a New Year's Day bowl game for the first time in 15 years, his response was, "It's the frickin' Outback Bowl." How excited are you to be in Tampa?
It's actually good for me. Like you said, we the first game on for that day, and as a little kid, as growing up, the games that be on New Year's is really the NFL games. So growing up watching them, and then now I'm looking at for my first bowl game playing. That looked pretty bad.
Yeah, it's the Outback Bowl. It's pretty nice. The division I came from never had like bowl games. Just had to go to national championships. So to be able to still be in this season and playing, and to be able to play in a nice Outback Bowl, it's fun.
Guys, it's been over a month now since you played your last football game. Is there any concern over a little bit of rust or anything like that? And also, from a health standpoint, injuries and stuff, I know both of you guys battled some stuff during the year. How do you feel physically?
I feel pretty good. I feel like the time we had off, we took treatment serious, so I feel like our body, we should be good and ready to play.
Yeah, I think this is practice 13 or something like that. So, I mean, the rust has been shaken off a long time ago, so we're ready to play, you know. But I think the break like that month off did only positives for the team. You know, they got us back right. You know, our bodies are healthy, focus on our nutrition, weight room, therapy. So taking that month off is nice for us, and we're ready to play this week.
I know both you guys have reasons to, obviously you could go out and put up a big game and put yourself on the scene. John, you could improve your draft stock and stuff, but also for Coach Pittman, this is a chance for him to be at 9 wins as the head coach in the second year. What does it mean for you guys to, I guess, do this for Coach Pittman?
It means a lot, you know, not only for Coach Pittman, but for Arkansas in general. I mean, it's kind of been a bumpy road the last couple of years, you know, Arkansas, so it's nice to finally get back to where we were, you know. So hopefully we can start laying down the foundation we did in the summer, and everyone keep building on to that, and we'll be back to where we were.
I feel like me coming in January and the work we put in, I feel like this is the time that we did, like working out and stuff like that. I feel like this is time for us now to show what we got.
Growing up so close, were you a Bucks fan growing up?
I wouldn't say a Bucks fan. Nah, I like Leonard Fournette. That's my favorite player, so I go with him just because he had the Bucks.
That's going to be pretty cool, though, to play where they play.
Yeah, definitely.
What's that going to be like?
It's gonna be good because, like I said, I'm from Florida. Actually, my guy from the Saints, Chauncey Gardner, he just played against the Bucks, so I feel like playing on their field is gonna feel good.
Rocky, you got a rough estimate of the number of family and friends that are coming over?
Yeah, I got a lot. I ain't gonna lie. I got about like 15 tickets.
Okay, all right. And then what have you made of KJ's season? You know, I think he took a lot of fuel from somebody ranked him 14th out of all the quarterbacks in the league going into the year. What have you made of his season?
Say it again. Sorry.
KJ's season.
Wait, how he did?
Yeah, because somebody had him as the 14th quarterback.
Oh yeah, coming in. Okay, yeah. I feel like he did good, man. He make me better, same as I make him better. But I feel like starting off with the first game to now, he definitely got better.
Talk about the excitement level that I guess 98% of the team, none of you have ever been to a bowl. It's something new, and that's when something new like that to experience, you may be more excited than another team going through the same thing.
Yeah, I feel like with being here and Arkansas not being here for a little minute at a bowl game, I feel like that's the one reason like we more hyped. I feel like.
I'm like a fat kid in the candy shop. You know? I've never been to this stuff, so it's fun. I mean, everyone's excited and juiced up for it, but it's getting close to game day, so everyone's winding it down, starting to lock in more. So it's been a fun trip.
Have you guys gone over to the stadium yet? And,
No.
and been when do you guys get to go over and kind of see Raymond James Stadium inside for the first time? Do you know?
Nope, I don't know. No, we ain't been over there, so I don't know.
Probably like Saturday at 7
Yeah,
a.m.
probably. Yeah.
You guys just excited to kind of walk inside that stadium, and I'm maybe been to a Bucks game before, but just to kind of feel what it's like to
Yeah,
be in
I
there.
wasn't
They've
on
got
the
the big
field.
pirate ship, yeah.
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 Let's say walking out in the Dallas Cowboys Stadium, it was so nice. Like you just got pumped for that. So I can only imagine walking out Tampa Bay Stadium. It'd probably feel even better.
Yeah, same thing as he said. Walking out in the Cowboy Stadium and just the locker room and just the feeling to be there and the fans, the Arkansas fans. It's just a good feeling to be out there. So I feel like it's gonna be a good game. I'm gonna feel good going out there as well.
From players in the past that the practices leading up to the bowl game are some of the worst practices because you go back to just hitting each other and not other people. I'm curious if you guys are, how do you feel, you're still hitting each other? How excited are you to not hit each other anymore come Saturday?
I say it's good, but I feel like really when it comes down to playing football, yeah, it's about hitting, but it's about the reps, learning. So when the games come, we can execute that play. So I feel like it's really about the hitting, yeah, but at the same time, I feel like hitting a lot, I feel like it's not good on your body at the same time. So I feel like the executing the reps and learning new things is definitely going to help us for the game.
These extra bowl practices, obviously good for you guys, but everyone talks about how they're good for the depth for these young guys to continue to get reps. Has there been any guy that hasn't played a lot this season but has really stepped up in practices that have caught your attention?
I say on the offensive side of the ball, I say Bryce, the receiver. I feel like it's going to be a good. He really stepped up. I feel like in practice, he go all out. He don't say nothing. I definitely give it to Bryce.
Cam Ball, the big freshman D tackle, he stepped up a lot, and I enjoy watching him too. I mean, he's a big kid, he's a big freshman. He came in big. He's about like 6'4", 300 pounds. I mean, you don't really get a lot of freshmen that mature, like body and physicality. So watching him and kind of showing him the ropes, he still has that high school fundamentals and stuff. So getting his football IQ up and watching him and showing him like little stuff he can critique to make himself better, it's been amazing to watch him progress. It's been nice.